to a Bobby Johnson beat.
Hey, word on the street, I'm a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Tato on the barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Wipe a nigga out like an outbreak. Wipe him out. Chopper start busting, make the house shake. Fuck nigga sweeter than a pound cake. Your eyes on your chin, better watch what your mouth say. Watch it. Lean with the footballs, got a nigga tripping. Fuck it, nigga keep sipping. Dirty AK with the beam on it. Clip so long I can lean on it. Free my niggas like behind bar. Move 100 pounds for a lawyer, beat the charge. Beat it. Pack tech down, run the ballet marshal fault. If a nigga try to rob, fucking hit him with the hoe. Word on the street, I'm a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Tato on the barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. 100 bands on your head, get the job done. Throw it up, nigga, where you from? Whole hood hot, cause your nigga hitting licks. Ain't made a meal yet, but he still nigga rich. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up, stick 'em. How you want it, nigga? Full of the semi. Looking for the cash, searching for the bag. Young nigga wild, throwing up flags. Shooters on the roof with a scope. Money back gon' treat you like the Pope. Work the blocks like the Kimbe in the post. Nigga hit it with the folk. Word on the street, I'm a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Tato on the barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. It's the niggas that you trust that'll probably turn fed. Hating on your heart cause you're rockin' Hermes. Especially if your money long, guarantee it turn head. Ray tell it all, gotta watch the Sherman head. Hey. Jealousy, that's a bitch nigga trait. These niggas snakes wanna know what you make. Grimy ass hoe, do you like the wrist tape? Young nigga running with the cannon. Never let a nigga see your penny. Yo, boys in the hood working with the Hispanics. On the phone with the plug, niggas speaking Spanish. Word on the street, I'm a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. Tato on the barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Johnson. OG Bobby 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 Johnson.
Hey guys, comedian King Kedar. You might know me from Funny People with Adam Sandler, Marmaduke with Owen Wilson, my newest movie, Teeth and Blood with Glenn Plummer, in theaters now.
What really good, nigga?
My bad, Bethany, man. Man, I don't know what came on. You lucky she not dead. Get her off the set. Take us. You know what I was doing with that girl. Huh? Had the body in it.
I'm just joking, man. Now back to the movie.
Yeah. I ride for my motherfucking hitter, my hitter. What's going on, y'all? It's your man, King Kedar. We officially back. It is Saturday. We in the building. This is the Comedy Network radio show, you understand? With your truly blessed, gifted host, King Kedar, and my partner in crime, Mr. Tony Davis in the building.
How you doing? What's up?
Hey,
did y'all notice that me
doing?
and King traded places? Today I'm wearing the shades and he's
King
not.
Kedar.
The only
My
difference
partner in
is that
crime.
mine is Versace. So I'm going to take off these shades, these Versace shades, and give them to our host, Mr. King Kedar. Be feminine for a minute, King. Put them on. See how
I ain't
sexy you
touching
look.
on your damn Versace.
Come on.
Go ahead, do that. Hold on, let me see him, Tony. Let me see
Yeah,
him.
oh, he gonna wipe them off first, though. See
I
that I'm
got
trying
a
to say now?
sanitizer wipe.
It's the Saturday before Mother's Day,
I don't know
so-
where your eyes been set.
Oh,
I don't know where your eyes been
Eyes
set.
haven't seen the things that I've seen. Hello.
All I know is about OG Bobby Johnson.
He just moved my
OG
microphone.
Bobby
You know how I am.
Johnson.
We're gonna put this down.
See it?
It's
Yo, we
Saturday
back in
before
the
Mother's
building,
Day.
y'all.
it's the Saturday before Mother's Day.
It is the Saturday for Mother's Day. My mama name is Miss Peggy. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, mama. You are the best mama in the world. The best thing that I love about my mama is she raised 5 kids on her own. My daddy was trifling. I still love you, my nigga. But you was trifling because you left my mama, you understand me, with 5 kids. I was 5 years old. I had just got a brand new bike in Washington, D.C. One of those banana bikes. Y'all remember those banana bikes with the big thing on the back?
Yes.
I had one of them. It was off the chain, and then
Didn't they call that a sissy bar?
I don't know if it was a sissy bar, but I sure enough was sissying up the street on that motherfucker. Yes, I was. But we left. Look, we left and moved to Detroit, and we had 2 hamsters called Tom and Jerry. And they both died on a road trip to Detroit. It was horrible. One got caught up inside the vehicle in the back. We couldn't find him. Like 2 weeks after we got to Detroit, we found his body laying in the back decomposed.
That's wrong.
That's my Mother's Day story.
But hold on. I gotta say this though. I think you're a great father, and probably because your father was the way he was, is probably the reason why you turned out to be such a good father. I mean, you have to find your blessings in all your tragedies, except when someone steals your brand new Mercedes, which is what almost happened to me last week.
Oh, they tried to hijack you,
child. And the funny part is, everyone who knows me knows in my normal life, when I'm home and doing nothing, I dress like a bum. And so,
what are you dressed now? Grow up.
Child, everything is looking good over here, but I dress like big clothes and sweats, and I look like I don't own a Mercedes. And I'm down in the Skid Row area, and I'm walking towards there, and the guy has this little thing towards my key. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I was just checking the car out. I went in my purse and pulled out, you know what?
Did you just grab your chest muscle, money?
What, this? Yeah.
OG, Bobby Johnson.
Anyway,
say that while
and let him know that, it was opening season on his ass. So anyway, so I'm sorry about your dad, but you know what, though? You're a great father, King, so look at that.
I appreciate that, Tony, and I honestly say to all the brothers out there that do have kids and you're not with the parents of the mother, you know what I'm saying? Stay focused, take care of your child, because the child does need his dad.
Amen.
Because if you have a boy, only a man can raise a son. A woman can't. She can raise a kid until he about 13, but after 14, and mamas, you know this to be true, after 14 your kid only see what's in front of him because he's growing his lower region area. And he not thinking about nothing but what's going on in his life that's right in front of him. So you gotta bring in pops in that time. So you ladies that's out there that's all ghetto and ratchet and doing, you ain't gonna see him until you give me some money. You need to grow up and kill yourself, real talk, and stay focused on the
I'm
kid
sure
and not your
there are more
pops.
fathers who actually walk away from their children than there are women
grow up and
there are more fathers who walk away from their children than there are women who actually keep their children away from the fathers. So, with that being said, I'm going to say, we have a special guest who will be here soon, later on.
Man, we got a special guest in the building to be running their mouth in the background.
He been running his mouth back that's why I said
he ready to get it loose.
He ain't even been introduced yet. He been running his mouth out.
We got one of my partners in crime in the building. Actually, we did a movie a few years back, and it was blessed to come out. Actually, it came out on the 31st. See, I'm pressed. I don't have as many credits as him, but when something do come out, I know exactly when the Joker dropped. So it dropped the 31st of 2014, and it's been on UMC Urban Movie Channel Network, Amazon.com. Target is doing pretty good, and I was a big fan of this brother, and then God has been so good to me in my career. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been blessed to have the best of the best to come into my life and teach me, like the old saying, the teacher will come when the student is ready, and most definitely this was one of my first acting coaches that showed me how to make it do what it do, and then we went and got some broad. No, I'm just playing. It's the truth.
I also was a big fan of this person whose name you have not said, and I really was a huge fan of him until he did two things So he did two things that turned me off. He cut his hair, and then I realized he was shorter than me.
Oh, when he had the dread joint?
Man, he was fine back in the day.
I ain't gonna say all that. That's my dog.
You ain't got to. Oh, Lord.
Make him feel some kind of way.
How many pillow dreams did I have when he was
he was masturbating. Hey, but look here. We gonna bring him in the building. He's officially in the building. He's in the house. I know everybody tuning in. If you ain't, go outside, find the highest building in your state or your city, and kill yourself. How about that? OG Bobby Johnson. Y'all put your hands together for Glenn Plummer in the building. Woo! What's going on, Glenn? I don't see the third screen. What's up, Rock?
Lift up there.
What's up, OG Bobby Johnson?
Let me look at
Say it,
myself
y'all.
one time
OG
first.
Bobby Johnson. Say it, OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson. Oh man.
I can't.
Hey, Rock, you ain't got no claps or nothing in there? You kind of lazy today,
You
my
better leave
dog.
Rock alone. Rock is my boy.
Rock need to kill himself. We went to the game the other day, the fight party, and Rock going in people's houses, touching and shit.
Rock, you
Oh,
went to
put that
his fight
music in
party?
it.
I said he turned the music up. Rock, you didn't come to my fight party. You said you was coming to my fight party.
Look, Rock turned up the music on him. Like, go ahead with that, shorty.
That's all
What's
right.
going on, Glenn
That's
Plummer?
all
How
right.
you been, man?
Good, man. I'm living. I'm happy. I'm having a good time. I got a new spot. Got a
man.
bed, some carpet.
Honey, you always had a spot with some bed and some carpet in it. You just didn't want to come to
Come
it.
on. Hey, Tony, you gonna quit sex playing my
make me
guests
blush.
up in the studio, man. You can't keep on sex playing my guests
I
in
don't
the building.
sex play them. You know,
Yes,
I
you do.
admire beautiful people, whether they're male, female, dog, or cat. So, you
Cut my hair
know.
the other day.
Uh-oh, he cut his hair. I don't like it.
You making that man feel uncomfortable.
He like, shoot, I saw since you cut your hair, you got like 18 film rolls. So he was like, that's the end of that. Cut them things off.
So tell me, what's going on, Glenn Plummer? What's been going on, man? Talk to us.
Man, I just been working. You know, been working. Did some television. SBU,
Yes, sir.
Battle Creek. What? Scorpion. Just been doing some TV. A little bit of directing here and there. Got a film in post production right now.
Okay.
Called Kalista House.
All right now.
What's up? Okay, we had our movie together, Teeth and Blood. Also, we have rapper, actor from Jason Legs, Chef Sean. He will be in the building shortly. He late
right.
just like black people. But we did a movie called Teeth and Blood. That's what y'all seen in the beginning of the movie,
that
where
was,
Glenn Plummer played
was a work of art.
a vampire.
I finally got to do it. They let Eddie do it. You know, I figured I could do it.
Oh yeah, but it hasn't been too many vampire movies. How you feel about that?
Man, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Sometimes we get to do things, you know, it don't mean a lot to everybody else, but it has a significance in my life. You know what I'm saying? I get to do it, man. I pick and choose what I get to do.
Well, you got a new movie
how I
out
get
right
down.
now. What's the name of that new movie you was telling me about?
No, it's not out yet.
Well, it's
90
coming.
Minutes of the Fever is coming out. Imperial Dreams is coming out. Kalista House, the one I wrote, produced, and directed, that'll be out shortly. You know, but yeah, man, that's, you know, I'm just doing my thing, man. You know, King, come
Well,
on,
we
man.
gonna turn up in here. I wanna, before we turn up, everybody got their drinks. Put your drinks in. Listen to all the mothers in the building.
Mothers.
Happy
Glenn
Mother's
just
Day,
gonna
Mom.
straight turn up.
I'm telling you, man, you can't
got-
say turn up and then like say put your drink up. Say put your drink up, then turn up. Or
But we turn up in here every week. We do, don't
We
we?
do
Tony?
every week. But I gotta say this: you've been saying Bobby Johnson, and that's from the role you did in South Central, and
Yes,
that's what we're
sir.
teasing about. And I just want to make sure, in case you guys don't recognize this very handsome man who has his hat over his face.
Okay.
He has been in so many movies. He was in
haircut.
Speed.
Yeah,
he was
Speed
in
was
Menace
a
to
joke with
Society.
Keanu Reeves.
He was in. He did
Yeah.
South Central.
about me.
He
How
has.
about
He was
that?
in Showgirls. Showgirls was considered one of the worst movies in the world, but everyone loved your part. So
Nah,
what
but
did
he
you think
played
about
with
that?
Michelle Pfeiffer. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. He put it to it.
Then you get the banger out.
No.
How about that? You don't want to mess up the career. Go ahead with that. You don't want to talk about
Michelle
that.
Pfeiffer.
No, I thought in the movie you did. I wasn't sure.
And you know, Showgirls, you know, we was close to that, but you know, normally we don't. We don't bang out the white girl.
Okay, but you were in Menace in Society also.
Yes, I was.
And I loved
played
you in that.
Inkett's little baby.
All right,
daddy.
Tony, we gonna go into this
I
clip
was in
on Glenn
jail.
Plummer.
Oh, we're
So
going to
let's
the
check
whole
this
clip.
out.
What do you hang out with this loser for? You want to wind up like him? You do, don't you?
No.
What's your heart beating for?
I'm scared, man.
Thought you were running a marathon.
Got it.
Stand up. See your tattoos.
Oh man, Holmes, it's fucking Gibraltar.
Look at the red. This kid's a blood. You see?
What the man?
Recognize this?
You gone.
Cancel Christmas.
You
On
dead.
parole or probation? No. Well, got you on my file now.
All it takes is a spark.
How do you think the world will end? Will it be consumed by fire of divine origin, as foretold in Revelations? Or will it be from a nuclear winter of man's creation, born out of racism and greed? If the world was ending today, would you be out in the streets, rioting? Or would you be at home with your family, in the only safe place you know, or thought you knew? How long could you hold out? How long could you defend against the dangers outside? What if the real enemy was within the human heart? Your own heart. If you knew the end of the world was today, what secrets would you tell? If you knew the end of the world was here today.
And that's the movie that's coming out now.
No, that one's in post-production right now. It's still being edited and cut, and we working on a distribution deal. That's gonna be nice.
And you wrote that?
Nah, I didn't write that. No, I starred in that. That's all me.
Starred in it.
Yes, sir.
Does your shirt come off at any point? Just curious, because
no, my shirt
come on,
does
you've
not
been in
come
this
off.
industry for years. You gotta appeal to all kinds of people.
No, I didn't take my shirt off.
Okay, because what if there's some women out there who want to know if you take your shirt off?
I took my shirt off.
Hey, look here, Tony's still man playing you, man. When can we expect to see that movie come out, though, Glenn?
You know what? I'll give it another 6 months, and then there should be talk about a distribution date. Everybody will find out. But that's when I started in. I'm in like 90% of every frame. So y'all watch that one.
Well, you have
But hold on, Tony, Ronnie. We're gonna get back to you on the Rainbow Report. You killing me right now.
I'm about to kill you. Literally kill you. I'm about to literally kill you.
We gonna get back to you, Tony. Now look here. Well, this is all about Glenn Plummer. Glenn Plummer, let's go back in time. Now you've been in the business for how many years?
27?
27 years. That's a long time. What could you tell the people that's trying to do what you doing, like myself and Tony? What's the ups and downs?
Tony's doing it.
Ups and downs of doing the entertainment business as so far as film.
Man, look, don't get me the line. If you don't love it,
right.
Don't do it. That's the advice I give anybody. But if you have to do it, then by all means, put your both feet forward, step into it wholeheartedly, and just know that if it's not yours, it wasn't meant for you. Yours will come.
And we seen you.
That is the best advice I've ever
doing
heard.
your thing for a minute, and then you disappeared for a minute. You came back, you had your flash, and then you disappeared for a minute. What's the What are the transitions that you go through so far as being an actor? Like you might have a couple of hot 2 years, and then.
Well, the transitions often comes. I mean. You know what? See, you have to understand.
I'm not just trying to keep it real for actors
okay, so
out
you
there
want to
so
keep
they
it
can know.
keep
You're
it real.
a legend.
All right, so you know what? There comes a time when they're not going to want to pay you.
Right. How about that? There, now we talking.
And
That's the network.
if you say no, then you're not going to work. So at some point, you're either going to give up on your integrity. You know what I'm saying? Or let them know that you're not going to work for pennies. You know what I mean? You just. It's what you do. What I did, I started doing independent films. That's what I did. If you check my IMDb page, when everybody thought I had disappeared, I got about 15 independent movies.
But the pay can't be the same as it is.
It's not the same, but you know what?
But your integrity means more than you.
Well, the thing is, man, a normal man might make $50 an hour.
Right.
On a good day. $50 an hour on a good day. Well. When I'm working in Hollywood and it's a studio film, I probably make, $300.
Right.
$500. You know what I mean? On some real. But if you just go do independent films, you're still making more than $50 an hour.
Exactly.
So it's not so bad if you look at it from a normal state of, a normal place in you know, in the job world. But if you look at it, it's not movie money.
But you're Glenn Plummer. I mean, even though you're not, but people know your face. You know. So I mean, can you give that same advice to someone who's starting out, just doing independent films? I mean,
man, and the thing is,
you still demand a certain amount of
work breeds work. If you're working, stay working. That's what James Earl Jones told me. I asked James Earl Jones, what advice can you give me?
Shout out to our lovely waitress who's serving us as we eat. I'm going to get me a chicken wing.
He said, never turn down jobs.
Something Glenn Plummer.
Never turn down chicken.
Never turn down chicken. Never turn down chicken. I fried some chicken earlier today.
We get turned up in here. We can eat and drink and everything.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
But thank you for that advice.
You know, what's going on with the family? I know you got a family, so you've been in the business for a while. You've been rocking out, doing what
I've been doing my thing. I got married, had 2 wonderful kids. My son is 10, my daughter's 14.
And how did that work out for you?
I'm divorced now.
Oh, no.
That was
My
final.
man.
Oh, you poor baby.
That was final June 14th last year.
I need blue cheese dressing.
My ex-wife and I are still really good friends.
Thank you. Say that again. Say it again. Sorry.
We hang out, you know, they gave us dates and times and, you know, money situations, you know, and we just kept it. Of course, you know, and we just kept it real, you know what I mean?
And you did that for the sake of the kids, right?
Yeah, it don't matter whose day it is. Wherever the kids want to be, that's where they are.
I wish you could say that one more time, King gonna kill me, because I want all the fathers and mothers out there who divorced to know that you don't have to be enemies with your ex, and even if you don't like them, you can. I'm sorry, King. I'm taking over 1 minute. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Wherever the kids
want
to
be,
chicken,
right?
That's where they are.
You gotta know when to get your.
All right,
that's the bottom
line.
line.
And DJ Rock said the same thing.
That's the real. You know, I mean, man. For all intents and purposes, you know what it is. It's like I'm under the influence of. You know, you can't take it with you.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do. The only legacy you can leave on this earth is the things you teach your children.
And your children.
And making sure everybody you run into in life understands who you are and what you're about.
Oh, my God. You are such a wonderful person.
If you telling lies when you meet people, then you're going to get lies back.
Give us a one super duper experience that you experienced. Like, you've been around everybody. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Pfeiffer.
You know what, man? I can't do that, dude. Because, you know, when I'm from the old school, I grew up, you know, watching certain people on TV, and one of the best experiences I ever had, y'all might hate me for this, is I was in Philadelphia filming a movie called Up Close and Personal, and I was walking underneath the freeway because they had parked our trailers underneath the freeway, and then I heard somebody say, "Glenn, go long," and I turned around and Robert Redford had a football in his hand. And we just started throwing football. You know what I'm saying? We just started tossing the football. Now, from, you know, most people, you know, Robert Redford ain't, but I grew up watching that man. You know what I'm saying? We all had our idols, you know, and I mean, if I could have did it with James Earl Jones or, you know, some of them other cats, man, it would have been great too, but it wasn't. It was Robert Redford.
Man, that's all cute, and I like your little pretty cute story. Let's get down to the dirt. This is internet radio, you understand me? Whose back have you broken? Let's talk about some of these female celebrities. You do know what you're on right now. That's when you tell the truth.
And for the record, I want you to know there is someone's back you can break anytime you want to. My boyfriend would
Got him!
My boyfriend would have to just get over that one time.
Tell him one time, you can color me bad, but you can't sex me up.
Come on, Glenn. Give up some of the gossip, man. Which one of the female celebrity stars you been with?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Or that you wanted if you trying to act all cute.
Man,
talk to me. The Yellow Power Ranger, you know what I'm saying?
I can't, dude, because, you know.
You can't release it?
Well, the thing is that, you know, like.
Ain't no thoughts out there?
I got, you know. I got married, but before that, dude, I really wasn't, you know, I can't lie. I like dirty bitches, dude. I ain't even gonna trip. I ain't even gonna.
Oh, that's OG Bobby
I ain't
Johnson.
even going. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was no good, dude. So I didn't want to be around no respectable women.
I'm not respectable in no way, shape, or form.
Tony, you gonna quit sex playing? Yes. You are so nasty.
Not nasty.
I needed to be around, you know, the type of women that would like me for who I was, and not try to change me. You know.
Oh, the fact that you like to smack people around and come home late at night?
I didn't say that.
Oh, because I'm cool with that.
I didn't say that. I'm not violent.
Bruh. Oh, you ain't violent? Oh, no longer I don't want you.
I like how you did
I need a violent man.
Oh
no.
I'm not.
I would heard DJ Rock if he does that oh no one more time.
Oh no. Hey, well look here, y'all. We are officially in the building. This is the Network Comedy Radio Show. I'm your host, King Kedar, with my special guest, Glenn Plummer. We have more to come. We are going to do the Rainbow Report with Tony Davis. He is most definitely always in the building.
That's the Rainbow
Reporter right beside me. Yes, sir. So we will be back in about 5 minutes. All right. I holler. Y'all check this out. This is King Kedar, the Network Comedy Radio Show.
He say...
Don't go soft on me, man. Now, I know you got a kid and all, but you're still Deuce, ain't you? It's a story of loyalty divided between violence and love, between death
Bobby, you didn't.
and life.
Look, you give me some names. Give them to me right now and I'll cut you a soft deal.
Your boy?
Yeah.
How old?
Well, he's 3 in that picture. Well, he's 10.
So where were you? Boy's daddy.
I was in here.
That man is in prison, in prison, and his kids suffer.
You sure it was my fault he got shot?
Me and you. We're brothers, and we got to be there for our children. Go find your boy. Save his life.
If it takes my life, I'll do it.
I am somebody. I may be poor, but I am somebody. Respect me.
You guys know Jimmy Johnson?
Protect me.
Right here, cuz.
Never neglect me.
But the Charlie's his mama now, and Deuce is his daddy.
Let go now! I am somebody. Nobody will save us, for us but us.
All I want is my boy. I'm your daddy, Jimmy.
South Central. Something's gotta change.
They've always lived among us, hiding in the shadows. They now walk freely among us, living seemingly normal lives. Normal except for one thing. The thirst for human blood.
There's been a homicide at City Studios. And I'm gonna need both of you to go undercover on this one.
Word on the set is everyone hated Elizabeth Thornbridge. About 10 different people that would have gladly paid to see her dead.
Starlet is dead, and you and that Tyrese character were the last ones to see her, so I want some answers. What the hell is going on?
We back in the building.
OD.
Did you turn my camera? Did you turn?
Bobby
yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
We back. It's official, y'all. This is the network comedy radio show.
Okay, he got everybody.
We back in the building. That's
Y'all
Glenn
said,
Plummer
hold
in
up.
the background talking
Put
over
that
me
camera
right
back.
now.
Put that
You know what I'm
clip.
Yo, look, you know what? From now on, we're gonna have Glenn come up here. We're gonna just have him do a phone call because he's trying to take over the show.
No, you just mad because he like your friend and not you. How you
I'm
love
not,
that?
trust me, we don't have no jealousy.
You forgot that's OG Bobby Johnson.
Y'all see this right here?
No,
what if they said on the radio, OG Bobby Johnson, OG Bobby, and then you be like, yeah, boy, throw it up.
I don't have to worry about
Look
that.
here, Glenn.
Come on,
Glenn,
man.
we just showed a couple of your projects. We got the Teeth and Blood that's officially out with myself and
Yeah, that's the thing we
Glenn
did.
Plummer doing
We like
his
that.
thing. And you got a movie that you was telling me about, like something about Bubba Shrimp.
Uncle.
Uncle.
Not Michael T. Bubba Shrimp. No, I was Uncle Shrimp. See, I'm
Uncle
telling you,
Shrimp. Tell
there
us
are
about
certain
Uncle Shrimp.
parts you get in your life that are significant to you. See, Michael T made Bubba Shrimp. He made that famous. Now I'm about to make Uncle Shrimp famous.
Uncle Shrimp.
You see what I'm saying?
Shrimp.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's
man.
no reference to your height at all, is it?
Wow.
No, don't continue.
Why do we have to go there?
I'm just messing with you.
Don't make me read you.
Oh, shoot. He did that too good.
No,
I
but
apologize.
Glenn, tell us about what's going on with the movie.
We did this movie called Imperial Dreams, all about this brother named Ye. John Boyega starred in it. He's going to be in the new Star Wars. I have to say that because if I mention the movie, I got to mention John Boyega.
Right, yeah.
I got to mention Rotimi because he was third on the call sheet. He was 2 on the call sheet. I was number 3 on the call sheet, and I played Uncle Shrimp, the uncle to John Boyega, and the movie is all about this young man trying to, get his life together, growing up in the projects with a kid, and his uncle just being the nemesis in his life. And when it come out, y'all just remember I said watch the movie.
What is your formula for picking the projects that are offered to you? Because I have a reputation for being a bit of a diva.
Okay,
I don't know where that comes from.
does your character die in the movie? Then it's a good movie. No, you remember that car wash from the car wash? Remember that? No, it wasn't car wash. What was it? It was was that Robert Townsend?
Robert Townsend.
Oh yeah.
Does your character die in the script?
Heartbeat.
That's for you, Robert, because you still one of my main men. Sorry about
Hollywood
that.
Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle. Yes, sir. Love Robert
Can you tell me
Townsend.
something that was offered to you that you turned down that you now look back and said, oh shit, what was I thinking?
Oz.
How about that?
They wanted me to be the dude in the wheelchair.
Oh, that
really?
was Harold
Perno, and I was, I was on my own hard back then, dude. I was like, I don't want to be the only, non-virile male in this prison. I'm in the wheelchair.
That would've been hot, though.
Everybody now look.
Now that you think about it,
Oh my God! Just they came to me with that, man, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Well, it didn't hurt your
think
career.
about that, Tony. Think about that, Glenn Plummer. What we gonna do real quick? Because Tony most definitely runs his mouth too much, and he don't get what we doing here. So we gonna show him how we do it here. We're going to go into the Tony Davis, the Rainbow Report right now,
post my
where he
picture.
can run his mouth.
But you know
for
what?
free.
Because he brought this.
Y'all put your
and
hands
he
together
got me,
for Tony
you know what I'm
Davis,
saying? We like
the Rainbow Reporter.
I'm
Y'all
sorry,
give him love.
Did you hear it? He said, put your hands together. Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you, too.
Taking my job. No.
Thank you.
No.
Tony D.
Hello. Thank you.
Man,
I'm
it's
Tony
just you and her,
Davis.
Tony.
I want to start by showing my clip for the wonderful film that I am the executive producer of. It's called As Evil Does, starring Bill Cobbs and Doria Missick. In other words, I wrote the check we could afford to. Play
Bill
it.
Cobb. Let me see. I want to see this.
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. Might I talk to you for a bit?
What are you so afraid of? I'm afraid of no man.
If my right hand offends, cut it off. Now, tell me, where do you think you're going?
911, what is your emergency?
If you died tonight, where do you think your soul would go? Evil is as evil does. The movie.
Okay, now I have a reputation of being a bit arrogant, so I'm not going to disappoint you all.
That's why you got killed.
I am the executive producer, which means I pretty much financed the project. Shout out to Yolanda Bugs, who directed and wrote it. She came to me and said, Tony, I need a really large amount of money. I ain't trying to brag how much. And she's already gone $5,000 past the budget. Once she told me she had Bill Cobbs and Dorian Mystic on it, that was all I needed. And in case you didn't notice, that was my dead body, because I am a cheapskate. Contrary to what people may think. And when the person supposed to pay a dead body didn't show up, and I realized they were getting paid $500, well, I ain't got to tell you what happened. And I was like, $500 what we're saving? Yeah. Feel free to cut my hand and kill my ass. And I'm sure my parents many a times want to cut my hand and kill my ass. But it's not about me. I want to talk about my special guest. This special guest is more than just an actress. This special guest is more than just one of my best friends. My best friend in LA, I always give her that title. She's more than just a best-selling authoress. This is a girl who I've known since 1998 when I first moved to LA, who always have my back. Now, we've had our struggles, but we've always gone through it. I want you all to put your hands together for my special guest, my friend, authoress Raynell Saunders. Raynell, tell us something about you other than the fact that you're my best friend, which is your claim to fame.
I know. Well, I think that's all that needs to be said, and then from that point on, I'm just the shit. But no, I'm an actress, writer. I've done a little directing and producing, and plan to do a lot more. Next time I have something, I'll be coming to you for some money. Obviously, that's your thing now.
It is my thing.
You want everybody to know you got the money, so I'm coming to you. But we're here today to talk about Poppy's Place.
But before we go into Poppy's Place, I gotta talk about your credits as an actress, though, because I know you as an actress. But I think didn't you play a hooker or something with Al Pacino? Weren't you a hooker?
A dead hooker.
A dead hooker. Okay, sorry.
In Heat. But that's like people's favorite movie. And I was in a scene with Al Pacino. Now, quickly, I'll tell you. Okay, so every time we did a shot, right? I'm dead. So they got the tarp over my face, blah, 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 blah. Al Pacino is so cool. One time between takes, he's like, hold up. And they stopped. He pulled the tarp off, and he said, hey, I'm Al. I just thought that was cool.
And you didn't slip him no tongue?
Wow.
Please, Tony.
It's Al Pacino.
But anyway, and look at, wait a minute, and actually what I started out with, that was an upgrade to do the dead body.
You were also Janet Jackson's bridesmaid.
I was Janet Jackson's stand-in in The Nutty Professor, The Clumps.
Oh, nice.
The Nutty Professor, too. But I did get my little, cameo
shot. Nice.
Yeah, which was cool. Nice. So, and I still get checks. So
praise the Lord for that.
I know.
Now, can you tell me about your latest venture, which is Poppy's Place?
Okay, well, not necessarily the latest one, but a pretty big one, because writing a book is a definite effort.
And make sure you give them the front and the back of the book.
Okay, so this is Poppy's Place. Front. Tony, you're so nasty.
I know.
And the back. One of my old headshots. And listen.
How do you get nasty out of the front and the back of the book?
The way he says it sounds nasty. But Poppy's Place, you can find it on Amazon. Also, www.poppysplacethenovel.com.
Can you give us a brief synopsis of what the book is
so
about?
this is like 6 hot chicks.
Hey.
Okay, we'll start there. Who come together as friends at a club every Saturday night. That's their thing, and they talk about all this stuff that goes on in their lives. We go back 2 generations in each of their lives, so we see where they came from and why they are the way that they are.
Now,
I heard a rumor that the names have been changed to protect the ones who promote.
There, I'm going.
To protect the ones who actually have a hit radio show. Is that true?
That's where I'm going.
There were a lot of guilty
is there some
people.
saucy stuff in this book?
Oh, actually, there was a point when I was writing when I thought that it was an erotic. But I thought, am I writing erotica? And then I looked it up and found out you have to have sex like every 20 pages to qualify. And I'm like, damn,
so what, you got sex every 25 pages?
Yeah, something like that. So, I've been told that it's very hot.
Lynn is liking you a little too much. I'm about to wrap you up in a moment. But I got to say this though.
What else can
you tell everybody how they can find you? You already told us how you can find you.
I have Poppy's Place the Novel on Facebook, Raynell Saunders on Twitter, and poppysplacethenovel.com.
And what is your next thing that you're working on?
Actually, I've written several scripts, so I'm actually trying to make a movie out of one of them. And I'm actively pursuing producers. So
would you do a sex scene with Glenn Plummer?
Oh, I would pay for that.
Right now?
I would watch it.
She said right now.
And see, you know, that shows the kind of pervert I am, because I can't get you. I don't mind watching you doing someone else.
She said right now.
I just thought I'd let DJ Rock and King know that.
Let me call my agent first.
Well, we thank you, Raynell. We thank you so much. We thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony, for having me.
I love you so much. You're my best friend in LA.
I must be, because I took your call at 11:38 p.m.
Y'all give it up for Mr. Tony in the building. You know, that was the Tony Davis Rainbow Report. You understand me? Brought to you by the Network Comedy Show here. Actually, we have a comedy show that's going on June the 5th at the Comedy Union, 5047 Pico Boulevard, 90019. It's June the 5th. Showtime is at 8 p.m. Come out. We're going to have an excellent show. We have, turn off that goddamn music in the background. That was part of the, give me back some OG Bobby Johnson. Ain't no raining men up in my building, you understand me? Raining some biatch, you understand me?
I wish you would say that
Give me
again.
some pimping. Show him what we talking about, Rock. But Rock was like in the back feeling that joint. Yeah. The producer was like, hi. His head got tucked up in there. I hate when dudes walk like this though. When they cover their arm. Tony don't do that. And then they got that like swivel walk. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I hate if I get back in the show is like when you're hanging out with your friends and it's like 4 or 5 dudes walking through a packed club, don't ever grab my lower back, my knees. Did you just grab the lower of my back? I'll be like, yo, boo. So I'll be like, I'm out of here. She'd be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Dude, grab the lower of my back, son. Never grab the lower of my back. That's not right.
Is that any dude, or can I get away with it?
Yeah. Me and Rock, we at the fight party, and I guess Rock was feeling kind of frisky hanging around. No, hanging around Tony too much. Looking into Tony's eyes all the time.
Because he was coming to my fight party, he came to yours, and he knows I'm hurt about that.
Well, he didn't know what to expect.
Escorting you through the party.
Because you had grabbed his lower back earlier that day. He didn't know how to take it.
I was hurt, and my fight party was so much better.
No, our fight party was off the chain.
Raynell was at my fight party. Raynell, who fight party would have been the best? Because
you didn't even know about our fight party, so how can you compare?
I know they ain't got money like I got. I had projector in the living room and in the back and in the backyard.
Well, that's true. What was cool, it was outside too. They had a big screen on the garage.
Emphasis on the words.
Okay, well we had a little regular 40-inch screen TV.
He said little
understand me, little regular with weed, chicken fingers, turned up, tequila 1800.
We
had fried fish, we had catfish, and DJ Rock was running the house like it was hid. He was scared. He was opening the doors, fixing up, changing wires like he was at the studio. And I was like, Rock, what are you doing? Oh, I got to, don't even worry about that. Then he took the guy that owned the house girl in the back. I don't know what happened after that. DJ Rock is a beast. You know what I'm saying? OG DJ Rock.
You still alive?
OG DJ Rock. He didn't know he was gone. Hey, he wasn't even in our house.
Hey, you know what? Can we talk about that damn fight? Because that fight was, what was everyone's opinion on that fight?
That fight was fake, though.
Hold on a second. I'm going to need my special guest to shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Couldn't find another way to say it. Okay. What did you think about?
Just be going gangster.
I'm sorry. What
you straight Mad Max.
I'm sorry, guys. We have a liquor.
He told her friend to shut the F up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean that nicely. But what did you think about that fight, though, King?
I thought it was some bull. What tickled me to death about the fight is that it was strategic the way that it seemed like you could you can count the amount of hits that they hit each other. Then at the end, Pacquiao sitting up there smiling. For what? What are you smiling for? Because you know you about to take $100 million home.
I be smiling.
Why is Mayweather smiling? He about to take $2 million home.
$200 million.
If you look at all the old fights on the internet, like Sugar Ray, Mayweather, what's his name, Hagler, they fought like warriors, son.
Yeah.
That fight we seen, both of them went home healthy and secure. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of them was hurt, was it?
I don't think no one got hurt.
Nobody got hurt, but they got hundreds of millions. I want to be a fighter now. It's official. Me and Glenn Plummer is setting up a fight. I'm putting hands on this man. It's official. You understand me? Don't you ever talk about my mama like that, son.
And considering I'm known in Hollywood more for my fighting than I am for my performing.
All right, me and Glenn Furman fighting, and you and DJ Rock is fighting.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think, shoot, they could have paid me $5 million, and I would have gave them a show that they would have went into the next millennium to bring about.
They could have gave me $500,000. I'd have put hands on your guests. I'd have put hands on your guests in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
And I'd have whipped your ass in a bad way. So, you know, let me tell you about Tony Davis.
He always got to get something special.
Tony Davis does not play when it comes to his female friends, his sisters, or his, when I do have daughters or his mama. You put your hands on my female friends, that's just ass.
Are you ready to get it up?
If you want to die, I'm here to accommodate you. It's no problem.
Hey, I want to talk real quick before we get out of here, because the show is about to cut down to the end. A couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about love and hip hop, but before I talk about that, I want to talk about, did any of y'all see when the cop, you know, we talked about the last week's show was talking about what's going on in Baltimore, and I give love up to everybody in Baltimore. DC is my home city. That's where I was born, raised in Detroit, and I see all these cops. I'm saying, what are they trying to say to us? That if they keep on showing all these videos of people getting hit, beat up, shot, some cop just kicked a black man in his face and kicked his yellow hat off his head. You know what I'm saying? Are they doing this to make us do something? Is it fight night? Is it late night?
I think
you know what I'm saying? What y'all feel about that real quick in your short words? Glenn, what you say?
Man, listen, all y'all out there thinking about doing something stupid because of the stuff they hyping up on TV, just take a deep breath.
How about that?
And realize that something else is going on. Try to figure that out first before you start rioting and, you know, going crazy. Because the thing is, it's like Andre, what was that dude's name? Andre 3000 said. He said they got some shit that'll blow your back out from where they at. Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? It's not
real
about
talk.
going crazy, because you got to realize they could be setting you up for something.
I think they are setting us up for something. Matter of fact, let's go to the video right now. I want to view that video.
I just don't want the brothers to lose their mind, man.
You might after seeing this.
Been fired. Now at 6, he's talking about the Miami Beach cop in the light blue shirt right here who punched a handcuffed woman, leaving her with a swollen face and concussion. It's being called police abuse, caught on the station's own camera. Tonight, that police officer has learned his punishment, and 2 people on the receiving end of his punches are livid. CBS 4's Gary Nelson has the story, all new at 6.
Nah, he didn't put hands on her. He put good hands on her. Understand me? Why would you hit a woman like that in her face like that? He socked her in her face, and then he kicked her.
He tried to kick her. Did he get?
No, he got the body. And then he looked at his little pad like, man, now I can't wait till I get
like it was on his bucket list. Like, I punched her.
I punched her and kicked her.
Okay,
she barely
and she was handcuffed. Because you know what? I ain't trying to brag, but he had the right one. Because had it been one of my sisters, I mean, they might not be right here right now, but they would have gave him a run for his money.
How about that?
I mean, they would.
Tony do be carrying purses with guns.
She was handcuffed, and he got the right one.
He hit her while her arms was locked up.
And she could do one of these.
Had it been one of my sisters, it'd have been a whole different story. But you know, I said this before, and I'm gonna wrap it up because King always says I talk too long. This police brutality is not nothing new. I want to know how fathers and mothers educate their children to deal with it, because this is not nothing new. This is
As I said, the way that you educate a child about that, every black family should have their own Black's Law book in your home. A Black's Law book shows you all the laws that you should know about our government, about America. So therefore, you can fight. You don't fight with your fist. You don't fight with a gun. You fight the way they fight.
Black people have a law book. The book is called The Black's Law.
There you go. Okay.
Book.
Right. Okay.
Get that straight.
And is that how you deal with it? Because you have a child, and when he gets older, he needs to know.
Well, you know, I'm not an
advocate. The pen is mightier than the sword.
I'm not an advocate of violence at all. So, you know, I don't foresee police touching my children.
Praise
you know what I'm
Lord.
saying? Because if they do, they're not gonna have my kids to deal with. They're gonna
Praise
have
the
me
Lord.
to deal with.
I'm sorry, Lord.
Thing that I will not tolerate.
Yeah, all right, well, look at here. We're going to jump on something different because we don't want the people to go home and feel like they won't go out and kill 3 white people.
You know what I'm saying? man.
You know what I'm saying? That's not necessary.
Don't go home killing white people.
I want to talk about. I want to talk about Tony. I want to talk about love and hip hop, either the New York or the Atlanta. Now, this is the one thing that kills me about these television shows with our people is like they yell and dog each other.
You
and
talking
always
about that
fight.
reality show?
Yeah, that's my joint. You watch it?
No, I don't.
Which one? You ain't never seen neither one of them? I never really watched it. No, it's funny. It's funny. Like the one in Atlanta. Scrappy, young jock, he's smashing out two girls that look identical. Right. They don't even got nice faces for real. I don't care what you say, you girls, you don't have nice faces. Right. Yeah, beautiful bodies, and Jock is using one of them. He had one of them, he dating one, but he used to be with the other one, got a baby with him. Now, the other one make him come over the house and trick and put a camera up in the little corner, camera like we got on her, and she pulling out strawberries with chocolate on it. He putting chocolate on her toes and sucking the toes. Nice. Then she take it to the other chick, the ugly face chick. You know what I'm saying? Both of them jive like got man faces, but it's all good.
And she's showing him sucking toes?
Oh, yes, sir.
Showing the other
trying
girl
to set the one because she want her man back to come back home and take the key.
Well, what does that say about the women? I think that's really sad. I'm an openly flamboyant gay male. I'm the femme, and I have a lot of female friends, and it's really sad how I see it, and I've never been that way even though I flirt. I know you guys see me flirt, but I can count on two hands with fingers left over at 41 the amount of guys I've been with.
You know what?
And with that being said,
nobody want to hear about that.
I think
there
it's just really sad.
Look, at that toe.
I think it's really sad.
There you go.
When women, I'm not watching that shit.
Come on, man.
I think it's really sad when women and gay queens do not value their body to think that they cannot.
But you know what though? That's not. But that's not only in reality TV and things like that, man. It's not. It's not
in real life.
I know, but I'm just saying this. The thing is that you look at that situation, but then a similar situation is there's a show on the air called Scandal, and a black woman on that show.
Everybody
likes that show. You know what I'm saying?
Smashed out by the president.
Smashed by the president, by the CIA,
by all white men.
And that is
everybody smashed out. But look at
Brian White did smash her last
and
week.
She's the queen of Scandals, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
And that's the #1 show on the air. But them same women that are out there watching that show won't go buy Alicia Keys' new album.
How you love that? How you love that?
Come on now.
But look at this one. Look at this one. The Kardashians is on TV. Barbara Walters had a special on Facebook where she had from the mama down to the baby girl, and Barbara Walters said, "I don't get it. You girls have no talent. You can't sing, you can't dance, you can't even rap.
No,
you can't do nothing.
Suck a hell of a dick.
You damn skinny.
Didn't you see Kim Kardashian and Ray J's porno?
That's how I got started.
The best celebrity porno I've ever seen.
No, but you got to understand the Kardashians got their name, and people don't remember the Kardashians got their name from their father. Their father was the lawyer for OJ. That's how they got their first start. Then when their daddy passed away, their mama said, "Okay, we got to get this money." Kim going on out here smash out Ray J. You understand? We gonna get this ball back rolling. Now, if I was the man in that position, I would step in that scene. I would smash out the whole family. And if the daddy wants something too, Bruce Jenner, with a little cute self, he can get it too. You know what I'm saying? Like the 9-volt battery. That's one of the new jokey jokes. Hey, look here. This is King Kedar. This has been the Saturday. We come on each and every Saturday on West Coast time is 4:30. East Coast time it is 7:30 p.m. So y'all keep on checking in on us. We do this every week. Next week we got the whole cast. Well, some of the cast. I ain't gonna sit up here and stretch it so y'all can come in and look in and don't see all of them. But we got most of the cast of Chocolate City,
which King Kedar's in.
Yes, sir. And a couple of movies that I'm in. With Jean-Claude the director. Vivica Fox,
who's a good friend
Tyson
of mine.
Beckford, Carmen Electra, Vivica Fox, D. Ray Davis, King Kedar. It's just the list goes on and more. Darren Henson,
a good friend of mine,
Ernest Thomas is in that movie. It's gonna be off the chain.
Okay,
We're gonna do that next week.
I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day. I'm doing it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
I'll take that.
Especially my mother who's rested in heaven.
Say her name.
I miss you. Charlotte Ann Davis. I missed you so much because I don't get teary-eyed.
Charlotte Ann Davis, we love you.
I love you. Rest in peace. And finally, to my 3 favorite mothers of all time, Kim Henderson Brown, Diamond L. Davis, my sister, and LaShawn Cave. They're not my mothers, but these are 3 perfect examples of great mothers.
I tell all them, I think that's a beautiful thing, but tell all them to kill themselves. But my sisters, Angie, Rita, Sheila, Margaret, my mama Peggy, Pooh, Pooh, Shani, Tay.
Go ahead, boy.
Andrea, my daughter, which just made me a granddaddy.
Your daughter, yeah.
She's
Shout out to his daughter.
Yeah, this is her first Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Mother's Day.
I'm Malin, Lisa, Linda.
My aunt sister, my aunt Pumpkin, they helped raise me.
Okay.
Tony, kill yourself. Hey, this has been the Network Comedy Radio Show. We want to give love up to Glenn Plummer in the building.
Yeah.
Glenn, shout it out. The Rainbow Report, the special guest saying name.
Raynell Saunders.
Raynell Saunders is in the building. Buy her book.
So good. I got 5 stars on Amazon. Hey.
Hey, y'all hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. We gonna turn up. It's gonna get bigger and better, y'all. Yo, peace and love.
Thank you.
And if here's one thing to grow on. If you're not feeling good about yourself, you ain't shit. Go kill yourself. Yo, peace out.
We love you. Thank you. Ignore that. We love.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.